New Zealand hoping to make a statement after their agonising defeat against Australia up in Townsville. The Matildas hoping for a clinical display and one where they can perhaps show their ruthless goal-scoring edge as both teams enter the field at GIO Stadium, Bruce Stadium, the big venue in the nation's capital. The keeper change was certainly the subject of much discussion. As the New Zealanders go on the attack, the flag stays down. Hannah Wilkinson is going to shoot from range, and it goes wide left. Will New Zealand get a better chance than that? Perhaps. Should have been 1-0.
Hannah Wilkinson, that's as close as you can get almost.
Catley's corner there. Taken short. Katrina Gorry swings it in. Kerr! Oh! The goal was beckoning, and Sam Kerr couldn't steer it onto the target. It flashes wide of the post.
Appreciates the service from Katrina Gorry. It's fired in nice and flat. Kerr is just outstanding in those situations, making the space. I mean, it's Olivia Chance has just dealt with too easily there. You've got to be way more muscular.
Third corner of the night for Australia. Kerr scores! A goal was coming, and who else but Sam Kerr makes it 1-0 to the Matildas. And in just the 15th minute, the breakthrough arrives. And a barrage of corners bears fruit as Sam Kerr scores in Australian colours for the 58th time. Catley down the left, a quick 1-2 with Ford. And now Steph Catley advancing, a head check for who's available. Trying to play it to Kerr, knocked away by Riley. And then an awkward back pass, put more under pressure. And the clearance a shallow one. Carpenter. Hayley Razzo. And Katrina Gorry. Razzo, the second ball, the follow-up from Razzo! The Matildas on fire! Goals in quick succession, and Hayley Razzo makes it 2-0.
Well, this is a really good finish from Hayley Razzo, even though the ball happened to her a little accidentally. You can see Gorry trying to thread the ball as a queue of Aussies up front.
Matildas with a numerical advantage under yet another corner. Gorry into the near post, flicked on. Ford is there, a scramble in the 6-yard box. And Naylor eventually puts hands on the ball.
Well, Australia really just doing what they like from corners, even then on the near post.
And now Fowler, the game's stretching open, and there are gaps to exploit. Carpenter has continued the run, as has Van Egmond, and it goes wide again. Chance after chance, they're piling up for Australia. Knocked down by Kennedy to Van Egmond's advantage. Ford dispossessed, well played by Riley, and then the pass underhit by Cleverly. Van Egmond over the top. Kerr has sprung the defence. Sam Kerr has a double. Simple as that for the Matildas. It's 3-0 in Canberra, and Sam Kerr is smiling. 2 goals for her. And the Canberra fans making up for lost time, cheering 3 goals already. Ellie Carpenter now, breaking away from Hassan. Feeding it out in front of Sam Kerr. Bunge is chasing. Kerr cuts it across. It's going to sit up for Carpenter. And a good save by Naylor.
Well, very good save from Naylor. And Sam Kerr squaring the ball, but the Kiwis can't clear. Riley just puts it on the plate for Carpenter, who really should finish from there. But let's celebrate the goalkeeping on this instance of Erin Naylor. It's a really good, strong piece of work to her left.
Katie Bowen hits the right and then screws it back into the middle for Chance. Is this New Zealand's opportunity? Wilkinson seemingly stealing a march. Saved initially by Williams. It sits up for Wilkinson. New Zealand get a goal back. And even though it's only 3-1, it is all smiles on the bench. It's a team-lifting moment for the Football Ferns. And it is their centre forward, Hannah Wilkinson.
Well, they keep the ball. They have got a couple of clever players. Olivia Chance is very clever in possession. The problem for the New Zealand is it hasn't happened enough tonight. And then when it gets into the brute strength stakes, it's going to take a lot to dislodge Hannah Wilkinson, even if it is Claire Polkinghorn. And Wilkinson just maintains the focus and then fights them.
Half-time, the Matildas 3, New Zealand 1. Back to Gorry. New Zealand able to pack numbers in behind the ball once again. Kennedy runs on to Caitlin Ford. Ford, a bender off the crossbar. Razzo follows up, headed away by Bunge. Now Gorry, a little chip to no one in particular, and into the grateful hands of Erin Naylor.
Caitlin Ford just had so much time to pick a spot then and couldn't. Kiwis largely standing, watching and hoping. Hope paid off on that occasion.
Katrina Gorry and Alex Chidiac in the same midfield. So it's not a job share. All right, let's see how that works out. Here goes Ellie Carpenter down the right. Can the subs be welcomed with a goal? It's Kerr denied by Riley.
Well, first time of asking Alex Chidiac with a bit of invention. Look at this, just superb. She's had a great season in the Liberty A-League Women's. A key driver in Victory's championship run. And on return to the Matildas, comes up with that little moment of magic to break things open. Wonderful to see.
Gorry skips away from the Kiwi midfield. And now Chidiac has Carpenter getting forward, waits for the ball to arrive, and now Carpenter accelerates into the box. Over the head of Simon, cut across! And Kerr misses the chance for the hat-trick. And she can't believe it. I think the fans were all expecting that to nestle in the net and be number 3 for Sam Kerr.
Well, expecting it to nestle in the net. I'm just going to have to see the replay, Taya, to make sure, in fact, she did miss it. Tamika Yallop does brilliantly to keep that alive, in fairness. And Sam can't believe it either, I dare say.
Rebecca Stott. Now Malia Steinmetz.
What you're seeing at the Kiwi subs is the girls who've played in the domestic season here in Australia have got good touch. Rebecca Stott, we know, a great player. Steinmetz has been comfortable since she's come on.
Chance likes a long shot. However, that one very catchable height for Lydia Williams. It has been an excellent turnout. More than 13,000 fans in for this one. 13,077 in fact, so well done Canberra, getting behind the Matildas. And hopefully simply a precursor of what's to come for future home friendlies and the World Cup, and of course the flow and effect to the A-League Women's as well. Is there time for another goal? Rolston, Riley getting forward. Kaya Simon back helping out the defence. And the full-time whistle goes. Sam Kerr's double is enough. She had chances aplenty to complete a hat-trick, but it wasn't to be. And Australia close out their 2-game friendly series against New Zealand with a pair of wins. Exactly what was learnt? Well, I suspect some of the journalists doing the deep dives in print might be able to break that down. Certainly, in the short term, it is 2 wins from 2. It is 90 minutes for Katrina Gorry, and it is plenty of minutes off the bench for a number of players who were craving game time in green and gold. And the top-end superstars, well, they delivered too. Hannah Wilkinson got New Zealand's only goal. Back to the drawing board for them as their own World Cup preparation continues. And there is a huge Canberra-based Katrina Gorry fan at the end of a bumper night in Canberra. Full-time score, Australia 3, New Zealand 1.